This is the waxworm or Doken Grub that we have in Scotland. Hook in the vise is it's quite a big grub. This is a size 10 fasna Klink hook. Any kind of grub hook would do, but I would think 10s and 12s are a bit your proper size. It'd be quite hard to tie it any smaller, I would think. So you can also weight it. I don't bother, but right. So first of all, you want to get the legs on. I think this pattern was originally done by a guy over in America, David Hayes. He does a lot of nice stuff. It was actually watching him that after coating the virtual nymph skin, I realised that you could really see through it. Now the legs are I use sorry, it's a bit covered up. It's £25 mono. This is a black amnesia. David uses I've not seen them in the UK. It's a product called, I think they're Japanese legs or something like that, he said, but I've just been using this. It needs to be nylon. It's quite stiff, so you want to tie it on underneath, just like you would tie in eyes, or just kind of figure of 8 it. You want 3 of these. You want to give yourself a good bit of room at the front there so you can finish the head off. Now what you do is, well, personally what I do is I put them on a bit longer and then cut them once they're tied in. I find it's a bit easier to tie them in. Nightmare to pick up. You don't want an awful lot of space. Remembering your nymph skin's only 3mm wide, so you don't want an awful lot of space, because remember you're going to be covering these up. The only problem I've found with the nylon is it gets quite sharp. You've got to watch how you're cutting it, because I've done them a couple of times and it's, if you pull on the nymph skin too much, it actually pierces through. I think if possible it might have been better if you could maybe sand it a wee bit to smooth the ends off. We'll see how we go with this one. So, sorry, I could maybe have stopped it. I'm still trying to find the best way to do the videos, because some of them are starting to get a bit long, but I like to just tie them right through so you see it, but I don't like these ones with the fast forwards and the music and all that kind of stuff. But it's up to you guys if you think that's the best way. I know once it starts getting over about 10-12 minutes, it starts to get a bit boring. I just feel with some of these speeded up ones, it just doesn't give you a right view of how they're actually tied. I think that'll pretty much do it, because you need to put on quite a bit of, that's just to tie the legs in. So what I'll do is I'll just bring that up to the front and whip it off. Now you can, as I said earlier, you can weight this if you want. But it's quite a big chunky fly, and because it's done with the nymph skin, it's not really got anything, so it will sink just on its own. You don't want them too heavy, especially if a nymph rod are you. So that's basically what you're. So what you want to do now is just put a wee dab of super glue. I said a wee dab, that's a glub. Sorry, just a brand new bottle there and it's absolutely full to the gunnels. Right, now to build up the body, it's my usual uni-stretch, white. So again, leaving your eye quite clear, as I do with all my patterns. Just bring it through the legs. cut your waste off. Quite well round the bend. Bring it back up. And then just again figure 8 in and out. You can have the legs straight out and you can also have them, I noticed David did one, I'll maybe even try it today, but he'd one and the legs were angled down. Yeah. Start to build your, it is quite a thick bug. I normally try and make everything really thin, but this is a thick insect in real life. This was a great favourite in Scotland with the bait anglers years ago. And still use them today, but the used to get them by digging up a plant. We have a weed, well, it's a weed called the dandelion, and seemingly under each one of them there's one of these lying. I don't know how it is in America. They seem to be very popular in America for fishing. Right, so just give that a few more turns. And just bring that up, and I think that'll do us body wise. I'll just put that off at the front. Pull it tight. If you just angle the virtual nymph skin, as per my other videos, you want to cut it at 45 degrees with a 45-degree facing up the way. So get your Nano silk, use 18/0, and then you can wind it all day and you'll not get any build up. But you need to use white with this because you would see it if you use black or whatever. So, and then just tie your tip, a couple of turns, and then pull it back down off the. I don't double rub this one. I haven't found the need, but I think it might, with the Nano silk, it might rip it away when you're going through the legs, if you know what I mean. But right, so on the back of the worm, there's a, just like my maggot fly, there's a black section. Just again, the uni stretch is great, so just sit your pen on it and it bleeds. Instead of just getting a dot, you get quite a natural looking. So that's us ready to tie it. So now what I do is, these legs are far too long. If you try to tie it like that, they would just rip. So you really want to, the legs are actually quite short. So just come in. These are really good scissors, but I'll see how, yeah. And these are actually, my barber gave me these scissors. Probably cost a fortune. But he couldn't use them because he couldn't use them for cutting hair. So you can see the legs are now quite short, but it would be quite hard to tie them in at that length. So that's why I don't bother. So front of the fly, you don't really need to do this because the nymph skin, you need to cover it over the nymph skin for the really dark head. The head's got a black and a bit of red behind it. Right, so nymph skin. First 2-3 turns tight. 1, 2, 3, and then really start to slang off. Give yourself a bit of bulk, but you want a nice taper at the back there. And then half and half. Now, you want to try and judge it so that your last turn is just before the legs start. Keeping them nice and even. Now this is where you need to watch. Don't pull it too tight here, or the mono will actually go right through the virtual nymph skin. I hope you can see that. It gives you a great effect. I'll try and move it so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just try and wrap it. If you've got the legs too long, the nymph skin doesn't go right into the, it doesn't go in here and you end up with a gap. Nice and gentle, don't pull it, or as I say, the nylon will just, so it's just check everything's covered, which it is, and then see why you need to leave a good bit of space at the front just to finish it off. Wait, I'll just check I've not missed anything. Yep, that's fine. And a nice tight, this has got to get covered, so nice tight, pull it down, 1, 2, 3, you can let it go, weight of the bobbin, we'll hold that all day, and then just come in and give it a right good. Using the 18 nano silk, it's got no build up whatsoever. Absolutely love this thread. Don't use anything else now apart from for bodies. Use the odd brown and black, whatever, but in with the scalpel. Cut that off. Now, to give yourself a nice neat finish, pull the nymph skin down, push the eye up with your scissors, pull it really tightly and cut it off. Now, I'm a bit pernickety about these kind of things, but it didn't cut the thread very well there. So this is a great thing. It's what they call a cauterizing tool. You just need to watch because it can be quite deadly. So you need to hold it, but it really neatens everything up. But I say don't get it too close, or you'll end up everything will spring off. But it just allows you to, especially with the kind of GSP thread, it really melts it. But just as I say, be careful. Right, so that's the fly finished. You could leave it like that, but the head's black, so I'll try and get my big finger out the road. I'll try and do it from above. Right, so what you want, just back to about the first leg. Give it a good coat, black Sharpie. That'll do us. And just a wee touch of red. Just along the back of the. Then I know the legs are black, but see if you're using just clear mono, all you need to do is touch the end of each leg. Just touch it with a pen, and that accentuates it even more. There you are. Now, just to put our UV resin on. So for this one I use the Solarez thin, not the bone hard. That's really thin. This is a thin model. Now what I do is I put it into my wee tray for tablets, and just use my art brush. Don't need much. It's better to apply it 2 or 3 times than trying to do it all in the winner. Now the first thing I do with this is do the head to seal that black in, because I don't want the black going over the rest of the clear body. Gives a lovely finish to the head. I'll give this 2 coats. That's just all I'm doing there is to seal the black in. Can't find my torch. This is the Solarez torch I use. There's been quite a few comments on Facebook this week about torches. Don't buy these wee laser pens, they're an absolute waste of time. You end up having to go up and down, up and down, up and down with them. You're better to get a proper torch with a really good bulb. You can see the size of this compared to these wee pens, but this comes with a rechargeable battery. And it's a really big battery, it lasts forever. I probably only charge it, I mean I'm using this every day, I probably only charge it once a month. Right, so that's the head. So now what we'll do is we'll now coat the full body, and that'll bring out the black at the back and cover in the legs. And you'll also start to see how the legs are starting to. That's why I like using the black. I think it really looks really natural. And you could use this, you could probably use this actual styler pattern to do numerous different bugs with different colours, just with the same technique. Don't mess about with bobbin needles and all that kind of stuff. It's just get yourself a brush. It's so much easier to put it on and you get a lovely finish. And you hardly use any at all. Lasts forever. I think that's about us. Last bit with the torch. 10-15 seconds. Let's see if you're using you see how I don't even need to move that. I can just, the bulb's big enough to cover the full fly, and that's a size 10. I was using one of these pens that you get, and I definitely felt that it wasn't hardening properly. But when I moved over to Solarez, this was one of the first things I got, was the torch. Right, so that's us finished. This is my waxworm and the Scottish Doken Grub. Thanks for watching.